Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 97 in Candy Crush Friends Saga, where we have 30 moves to spread the 3 jam that are on the board to all 75 spots. I've got 1, 2, 3 jam, and I've got some blockers on the board, but I also have some helpers. They're locked up and surrounded by blockers, but eventually I'll get to those. Now also I've got dispensers, and these are licorice twirls. When I take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice should be able to be dispensed, but when I don't take out licorice for some reason, or I can't take out licorice because there's none on the board, that's when these dispensers can start dispensing. It's very similar to how chocolate works in the original Candy Crush. I need to start spreading the jam, so I'm going to go this way and make a nice stripe here, and now not so much. I can't spread the jam. So now I'm going to take out blockers and open up this jam area and try to spread it once I can get things going. Oh, there, we got a nice cascade happening. And I've got Yeti on the board to help me. Oftentimes when I've got these caramel cups, I bring in the Nutcracker. But the Nutcracker wasn't recommended, and I've been finding that when the Nutcracker isn't recommended, that means that we don't have complete rows. Because he's great when we have rows of 5 or more, and then he takes out 5 in a row. Not much I can do here. I'll take this, and I'll see if maybe I can collect enough cyan to get Yeti going for me. Or let's see if I can make some fish, because I'm not really getting much of anything else. Oh, this is good. Look at that. Straight across, it ran into the blocker and it didn't fill in with jam on this side of the board. That was a bit startling to me, but I don't mind because I've got this now. Oh my goodness. This isn't as great as it could be. Obviously, this is locked up, and even if it weren't, neither of these is in jam. But I still like it. I'm not going to complain too heavily here. Okay, so I'm taking out licorice, taking out a blocker, making a wrapped, and I get a wrapped next to it. Not a great position. I'm instead going to use this over here. Try to spread this a bit. I could take these 2 fish, and I like that idea. I'm going to hold off just a bit. And I try to take out some licorice, and there we go. Make some moves over here to help out. Okay, now I've got a stripe. Oh, I thought he was going to open this up for me. Maybe if I could move that stripe over, I could get it opened. I think it might be time to do this. Nope, I'm going to do this first. Let's see where those 3 fish land. Well, that wasn't bad. I'll do this stripe here. I'm going to do this. Really not the choice I would have made, but at least this got opened up, and oh my goodness, thank you, Yeti. Now, it's probably going to blow all these things up too, but there's not much I can do. I guess I could take out all blue from the board and hope that this doesn't blow up and go away. And now we'll do this, and this is in a better position to kind of blow things up. It's going to hit this, it's going to open it, and it's going to hit again, so it's going to take it out. But again, it takes out a color. So that's all right. There's a raft paired up with a fish. There are a couple of opportunities where I might be able to make some spectacular matchups here, but I kind of think I need to work a bit down here directly. Although this will be directly down here. It'll sail over this way. I don't think I'm going to make it this time round. I get a color bomb. Oh, this might help now. I don't know if it's enough because we have so many layers to deal with. But I tell you what, this has taught me how difficult this board is. And so I feel like I'll be more prepared next time. I can send off 1 fish. That's about all I can see to do, is to send off a fish. I'm going to do this just because, you know, who knows if maybe some crazy cascading would happen. That didn't work. Let me go ahead and try again. See if I can get it this time. I'm going to bring Yeti in again. Notice that he's the recommended one. I have room to make fish on my own, I think. Now I have really a lousy setup. I can't spread that jam at all. There we go. And I know this isn't spreading the jam, but it's taking out that licorice. So now I can get to that jam. Oh, let's send off a fish and make a stripe. So I need spectacular things. I feel like I got a few spectacular things before, but not enough. I liked to put that stripe right here. It had a lot of value to me going in that direction. All right, so here I'm going to set off this wrapped candy so it opens this but doesn't remove it. And now the trick is, how can I get something else to pair with that? Just because I had something settle there before does not mean that's going to happen this time. Oh, let's see. I'm going to spread some of the jam. Now, a lot of different things I could do here, and I have to figure out what the best move is. And it's tough. I actually think I'm going to do this instead of all these other things I thought I might do. And I'm glad I did, because that licorice kind of resolved itself. Now I'm going to set off that stripe and open things up. Nice. Got a wrapped candy. I'd like to have it down here instead of right here, but Yeti wasn't that helpful to me, was he? I think I'm going to go ahead and make this stripe. Arrgh. Should I? I think I should. And it would be great if it were to go downward, even if it were to blow one of these guys up. I'm going to do this first. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't go upwards. I need things low to the ground. Let's go ahead and try this now. Yeah, it's going upwards. Once I do this on my own, why, Yeti, why? Once I clear everything else out, then it'll know better where to go. Okay, so I'm ready to set up with this, but this licorice is in the way. So I'm actually going to remove a licorice, because sometimes there's like a 1 or a 2 turn delay, and so hopefully a whole bunch of licorice won't come streaming out at me when I do this. So we got things blown up, so now we have 12 moves to get through all the rest of this. That's not bad. This is pretty good right here. And yeah, I'll make a wrapped, and I think I can put the striped wrap together. First I'm going to take this stripe here. Move your head, Yeti. And this will bring this wrapped candy down into here. We're setting off fish. We have fish from these dispensers too, sometimes. They will show up. I would like to just explode this where it is instead of moving it. So I'll do this, and that'll also send off the fish. I think we got it this time. Okay, but I still have to reach this. I could make this here. I'm going to set off this fish because it should be aimed right here, and then I can just use, there we go, that open spot. So that's how I beat this level. A bit tricky for me, but I got it done eventually. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.